think for us, I mean, social media it's new to all of us. But after doing it for a couple of years, I think in the beginning, we just wanted to try some things on different channels and see what happens. But I think now companies like Cathay Pacific will have more of an individual strategy for each channel because the communities on Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn are different. So your marketing campaigns need to be targeted toward your audience. You need to talk to them in a tone that makes sense for that particular channel. And I think moving forward, you'll just see more of that.
I think what's next for us, and these are not easy hurdles, is definitely we need to figure out fast how registered reps, those are usually sales folks, some of our marketing folks, some of our product folks in the financial industry, can engage meaningfully in social media. And meaningfully is the key word there. The second for retirement specifically is really to have a content strategy as well as a content distribution strategy through social media. We want to use it for content distribution much more than we're doing today. So our next step from listening is really that distribution.
I think for us, it's really trying to figure out what I'd say is acceleration points, which is we incubate somewhat centrally, but we should be deploying faster, meaning that the experimentation and the scaling of successes has to happen at the spoke. It can't happen in the hub because you don't want to build yourself up what I'd say is a social media thing that grows to the point of it's not really living in service well enough to the people who are going to be closer to the customer knowledge and closer to the relevance point that they'd be able to put it best to use. So for us, it's really about taking that capability and moving it much faster to the endpoint.
I think over the next couple of years, what we're going to be really focused on is understanding and managing the relationship between IBMers and the sort of outside world. We have a company that no longer has physical products. We're services, software, B2B. We do hardware that most people don't physically interact with. So the IBM experience is an experience with an IBMer. Oftentimes, how to make sure that the interactions, these digital social interactions, are managed in a purposeful way that leads to the outcomes that we intend. There's going to be a tremendous amount, I think, of innovation in this space in terms of policy, technology, and I think, frankly, culturally, as has already come up, I think there will be actual cultural innovation in this space, and so that's what I think the next big thing is.